All right, hi guys, welcome and welcome back to my channel, Sue for the Soul Tarot. Sorry, I'm just pulling you guys up here on my laptop so I can see a little better. But tonight we're going to continue doing the zodiac readings from the placement of your moon. Okay, and last we left off, I think we were on Cancer. Or we went through Cancer, I'm sorry. Give me 1 second, sorry. This is not, oh my god, my back is killing me. So, we're going to do Moon in Leo next as soon as I get situated here. Alright, there we go. There we go. Okay, so let's get into Moon in Leo. Alright, Moon in Leo. What is going on for the Moon in Leo in the month of October? Moon in Leo. Okay, so we have fierce yokai. All right. So, if your moon is in yokai, I definitely feel like you're somebody that is not to be messed with, at least this month or within the next 30 days. I feel like your only focus is your immediate circle of loved ones or the people that you are caring for or that are under your care. Those are the people that you are concerned with at this time. Everyone else is just not on your team, or you don't consider them your people. That's kind of what I'm getting here. All right, let's see what else is going on for you. Moon in Leo. Okay. So I'm going to take the top on top. Hearth, safety, comfort, spiritual connection. Yeah. So, again, I do feel like you're focused more on the home. Your focus is more on your immediate circle, your loved ones. You don't really care too much about everywhere else. And also you may live in a colder environment. Maybe right now you're just trying to stay warm at home. Doesn't necessarily have to be, but maybe for some. Or your home is just where you like to kick up your feet, relax, and where you feel, well, the most at home. All right. Let's see. What is the most concerning thing on your mind? What or who is the most concerning thing on your mind? Ooh. What or who is the most concerning thing on your mind? Elk. Okay. This may be a father energy. Could be a husband if you are a female. Or it could represent you if you are the male, or it could represent a father figure in your life. But yes, I almost feel like there is this separation, or if it's not outright separation, because I'm not feeling outright separation, I'm feeling just separation. So you guys may not have the best communication right now. Maybe you guys are just needing some space. there is some kind of energy here where you're looking at your person and you're like, do you really have my best interest in your heart? Is that really what you're concerned about? Because you're not 100% confident. Also, this person, you know, they may love you. However, maybe, I don't know, maybe this person works a lot. Maybe this person travels for work. There's something here where you're just questioning their loyalty. Or you're just not liking how uninvolved they are in your life or in your family. Let's see what's going on here. Leo. Okay, yeah, 3 of Swords. I'm telling you. You're just not liking the situation at all. Okay. Next we have the Lovers. And all right. Oh. I'm gonna take this card here. The 7 of Cups. So yeah, your person is definitely confused about you. Maybe you're not communicating yourself in the most transparent manner. Like maybe you're keeping a lot of your thoughts and your feelings to yourself. And your person may be looking at you like, what's really going on with you? I don't understand what's happening. Are you still wanting to move forward? Is everything okay? And you're like, everything's fine. You know, you can just leave me alone. You can just give me my space. So yeah, I feel like there's some kind of lack of understanding here between you and your person. And maybe there's some jealousy here as well. Like maybe you saw them talking to somebody else, or maybe you saw something on their social media that kind of hinted or indicated they were hanging around somebody else, or yeah, I don't know. For whatever reason, I'm seeing like a picture of somebody else involved. And now you're wondering if your person is telling you the truth or not. Okay. So, what's the advice for you? Let's pull advice for you and read from the booklet. Again, guys, I'm not doing personal readings right now. If you do want a personal reading, I do suggest a donation-based reading. Okay, you can check out the link in my bio for my prices. And once you've donated, please let me know in the comments, and I'll write your name down, okay? And I'll do it in the order received. Okay? All right, anyways. And that's after this reading. All right, what's the advice? Advice for my moons and Leos. What is the advice, Spirit? Advice. We have the coyote tooth. Let's read about that. Number 17. That may be significant for you, or it reduces to the number 8. Okay, let me try to find it here. Here we go. It says, unexpected. Amanda entered her boss's office and sat down, ready to battle. Well, all I'm saying is Shauna used to be able to hold up her end of the task, and now I feel like I'm the one doing all the work, and she's just cruising for a paycheck. Maybe she's struggling with something or not herself. I mean, we've all been there, right? We feel good at work and we cruise along, soon we're proud, and then we're all, oh hey, I got this. We are so full of our own worth that nothing can stop us, right? Then wham, something happens and we don't care anymore. We sleep through the alarm, we start wearing our give-up clothes to work, sneakers with pantyhose, hair up all in a plastic chip bag clip, and we say screw it, right? Am I right? But the thing is, she said she would do it. and I don't really have to do all of my work and hers as well after she messes it up and drops it on my desk. Then I get in trouble for it being late, or I can hand it in all wrong. Either way, I am sunk. I don't know how to deal. I just wish this wasn't happening. It's so ridiculous. She is fake as hell, and I can't get through to her. Amanda inhaled sharply and paused. Lisa nodded without changing her expression. I see. Well, Amanda, that is a lot. Did you tell Shauna all this yourself? Amanda said, well, no, sort of. I told her she was acting weird and to get herself together. I tell her that all the time. I try to get her to do the right thing and get moving. She does seem a bit, slow. Did you think of helping or asking about her challenges? None of my business, really. If she wanted to tell me, she would. Besides, I'm sure if I asked, she would just cry and accuse me of being mean or something. She needs to work somewhere she isn't challenged by things so much. Let's see. All right, let me read. It's a little bit long, so I'm going to get more straight to the point here. Item. This item was purchased from an indigenous supplier at a powwow. Message. Examine the difference between using words strategically and deceptively by seeing the intention behind the words or actions of others. Advice. Be cautious with whom you give information to at this time. You may think it is a great idea to share an idea or your feelings, but this card is suggesting discretion and keeping things to yourself for a little while. Someone may be tricking you into believing what they want you to believe, so be careful about revealing too much to charming strangers. Don't engage in gossip or contribute to it in groups, because negatively has a way of returning to its point of origin. The definition of gossip is communication designed to belittle or discredit others to help you feel superior. If you are being targeted by gossip or hurtful words, remember that it will hurt only if we fear what is being said is true, and those around us who care know better. Be wary of those who speak poorly about others in your company, even if it isn't about you. No doubt they will do this to you as well at some point, no matter how immune you think you are. So I know you're going through trust issues, I know that. And I feel like right now the advice is to just observe, to be strategic, and to see how this unfolds, to see if there are more clues, more red flags, more evidence, okay, that something is really going on. All right. But yeah, we're going to move on to the next sign, guys. Okay, let's move on to Moon in Virgo. Let's go. Moon in Virgo for the month of October or for the next 30 days. What's going on? All right. The Sun, healing energy, happiness, comfort, joy. Okay. Interesting. Bottom of the deck, hedge, potential, boundaries, indecision. There is something that's guiding you forward. And maybe it's something that gives you hope, optimism. Maybe it's a dream or an idea that makes you feel so alive, or makes you feel like life is worth living. And yes, I did do moon in I'm doing this also from your moon placement, not from your sun, but it could resonate from your sun sign as well, or for your rising. That's fine. Just the intention is from your moon placement. Okay. So back to this. I feel like you're happy. Something is almost over. Or in your mind, you're thinking that you're going to walk away from a dead situation or from a dead end. And the worst is behind you. Okay, let's see what else is going on here. It's like, I'm hearing freedom. Freedom. So yeah, you might feel like you're going to be freed from something. Maybe a very difficult and confusing path. Virgo, what is this sun energy here? And these are mediumship cards. The cards I'm shuffling right now. So keep that in mind. It doesn't have to resonate from that perspective. But all right. This says, healed. What hurt and harmed me in life no longer affects me. I have healed and returned to the vibration of unconditional love. So yeah, I just feel this energy of you letting go. Letting go and letting God, you know, or letting go and just letting things be. So yeah, I want to say, if you're in this energy, if this is you, congratulations. Because I know it's been a very long, tumultuous journey for you, and it was not easy by any means. I think people didn't really know how much you were struggling. Not at all. People didn't know how confused you were on your path, and how you felt like you were so in the dark, and you didn't know what was going to be up ahead for you. Oh, sorry. So, what's in your future here? Okay, too many cards. What's in your future here? Moon and Virgos. What's for certain here in your near future? All right. We have fish tank, auspicious prosperity. The seeds you planted in the past are now ready to bring prosperity. I do feel like this is good karma. There also may be financial blessings coming in for you as well. Let's pull a few tarot cards. You may be moving to a better community. Let's see, is there a card in here? Sorry. One of the cards were flipped. All right. Yeah, but you may be moving to a better community. Or finding a better community of people. Yeah. You're just moving to a better environment, I think, overall. A healthier one, even. All right, we have the Emperor. Look at you. You're finally going to be in charge of your own life. There's strong Leo energy here as well. I do want to say that. But I'm also open to Aries and maybe even Sag. Strong fire energy. Or if you have a strong sun-ruled nakshatra energy here as well. So I'm trying to think who those are. Can't think of them right now, but anyways, let's see. What can we expect? What can we expect? All right, the Wheel of Fortune. Wow. And interesting. The Nine of Wands. One more card. And the Father of Wands. Okay. Yeah, transformation is definitely happening for the people resonating with this reading. And you feel it. You feel like all your hard work is going to be paying off, or is paying off. You know, I think you've learned to stand your ground. You definitely learned to ground yourself, and you have grown in the process, and this was very challenging. actually. Very, very challenging for you. But you've reached a new level of success. And this is a period of celebration for you because, again, you're going to be ascending. You're going to be moving to the next level. I do feel that. And I know you're a bit anxious. You're not really sure what to expect. And then we have the Father of Wands. Again, this is a strong Leo energy again. This is taking control of your own destiny. Also, you may be a teacher, or you may be stepping into a teaching position, or an instructor, or somebody that instructs others, or manages or leads other people in some way, or maybe you're even somebody that's a professor. Again, I just feel like you're moving up the ladder here. And it's taken a lot of hard work. And also something about, since you've been through it yourself, you know what it takes to get there. And so you're also going to be, if you have students, you're going to be somewhat hard on them as well, because you know that it can benefit them. You know it can make them stronger. So yeah, I feel like you don't feel like babying people. You're like, no, that's not what I'm going to do. This is not what I'm going to do, because that's not what benefited me. That's not, at the end of the day, that's not what helped me grow. So you're going to be hard on others like people were hard on you. Okay. All right, let's move on to Moon in Libra. This resonates, guys, if you find this interesting, or if you want a personal reading, please hit the follow button and check out the link in my bio. I can do your reading after this live if you're interested. You just have to get on the wait list. All right, Moon in Libra, what's going on? In October, ooh, over the next 30 days. All right, we have Octopus. Ooh. You are overworked, my friend. You are tired. You are at 110% capacity. You know? Meaning, you know, your brain is at overcapacity and you're honestly just so tired. I just feel like you're kind of on autopilot up at this point, or in this month or within the next 30 days. Maybe you'll find that you'll just be so burnt out that it's just muscle memory. You're just moving forward using muscle memory at this point. What are you working on here? I don't want to see. Rosemary. Remembrance, loyalty, faithfulness. I feel like this is something to do with honor. Something to do with recognition. I also want to say royalty as well. So yeah, maybe you're working towards a goal that's going to be rewarded. Maybe you're going to be honored. Maybe that's what you're hoping for. Some recognition, maybe at work or in academics or something like this. Yeah, your eye is on the prize. All right, let's see what else. Tell me what else is on your mind. Azrael, angel of death. You feel like at this point, it's out of your hands. Like you're doing the most, you're doing all you can. Literally, you're doing all you absolutely can. And you're just like, well, what's meant to be will be. So you're somebody that believes in destiny, you're somebody that believes in fate, and you believe that if you put 110% into something and you don't get it, it's devastating, but hey, at least you really gave it your all. And you know 100%, 110% this was not for you, and vice versa if it turns out that it was for you. There has to be a reason why you made it. There has to be a reason why you're here. So let's pull some tarot cards. Moon and Libras. You're also really in need of a lot of sleep. You have not been getting enough sleep. Not at all. Not at all. And your health may be affected here, or you may be, you know, in some ways be playing with your health by the workload you've been taking on. Four of Cups, the Three of Pentacles. All right, and the Sun. Wow. Okay, and one more card. The Father of Swords. There you are. So, I feel like you were wounded here. You were wounded. Maybe you were bleeding. Maybe you hurt yourself here. And maybe you've been in recovery since this injury, or since you've been hurt or hit by something here. I just feel like you're kind of in recovery. Okay. Could even be that you're recovering from like a car crash or something. Doesn't necessarily have to be just an injury. And with the Three of Pentacles, I feel like you've been trying to find your way back, or you've been trying to fight your way back up. And it's been quite the climb back to where you once were. You know, and you feel like you've been making very little progress. And your body is really just overworking itself and you're so exhausted. But with the Father of Swords here, you may find that through this experience, you'll find another weapon, or you'll find another tool that you can use to your advantage. Like in the process, you may be physically hurting yourself, but maybe through this experience and putting your body through this amount of rigor and challenge, you may be gaining a lot of knowledge, wisdom, intelligence here with the Father of Swords. You know, it's been definitely a lot of late nights, but you're going to be like some kind of subject matter expert or something like this. Definitely going to be somebody that people look up to, somebody that is well regarded, but definitely took a lot of study. I'm seeing a lot of studying here. All right, let's move on to Moon in Scorps. Just saw an owl fly over you. Wow, that's really cool. possibly an omen. Okay. The owls are communicating here. Owl's energy maybe came through. Anyways, let's move on to Moon and Scorps for the month of October within the next 30 days. What's going on? All right. Moon in Scorpio is debilitated, by the way. All right, we have Hokmah, right eye, wisdom. Bottom of the deck, we have Keter, the crown, spirituality. Ooh. For you guys, you're exhausted as well. But you have gained a lot of wisdom from it. And you guys are mastering something, or yeah, I just feel like you guys are mastering something. Like you're coming towards the end, or towards some kind of completion of a cycle here. Let's see what else. That is very cool. Hypnotic 88. Okay, we have this Virgo energy here. So, a lot of videos may be being watched here. Or a lot of time online, maybe reading, observing, seeing, understanding how things make sense. And really, honestly, a lot of enjoyment is coming from this as well. All right, let's see what else. See what you plan to do with this newfound knowledge. Okay, we have candy moonbeams, so cute. Okay. So I feel like that's yet to be seen. I definitely see this curiosity in the occult and just wanting to know more and more and more. And in a lot of ways, maybe that's all you're really concerned about, is matters of the occult, the mysteries of the universe. Let's see. Maybe you view that as like the most important thing. So, oh, where's this bringing you? The world wants to come out. The Three of Wands. The Ace of Wands. Okay, the Ten of Wands also wants to come out. Ooh, okay. Very cool. So a few things here. So with the world, there's something about, you have a special connection with this sounds weird, but you have a special connection with being able to navigate through the internet, or you have a special connection with like maybe even technology or maybe computers specifically. Okay, there's some kind of magic that happens here. It's like you touch a button, something like this, like there's something that you unlock. And it's like you're entering like a whole nother world or a whole nother dimension, or you're seeing something from this perspective. And Ace of Wands, it's kind of getting this aha moment. And this overload of information, which is great. But then we have this 10 of Wands. I'm seeing like a black monitor screen, or like when a computer just kind of crashes out. Maybe there's some kind of frustration of not being able to see any further, or, you know, there's so many bits and pieces of information, but how does all fit together? What's the bigger picture in all of this? Maybe just trying to understand how these pieces fit together. Like, wow, like this information is incredible, but how does this all make sense? Also, I do want to say, you may have the ability also to communicate or feel spirits or ghosts. Okay, when I feel this card, I feel a sense of mediumship here. So there is that as well. Or maybe that's something that you're working on, is your mediumship abilities. Hoping to be able to see. If you're struggling with clairvoyance, or that's something that you're wanting to develop, you know, sometimes it just takes time and practice, you know, meditation, work on yourself, right? And sometimes it just may not be the right time for those gifts to unlock. So you just have to be patient when it does, because you feel it within you already, that ability is somewhere within you. So it also may be just a matter of time. Okay, let's pull a card for advice, and read from the booklet here. Advice. Horseshoe, number 40. Let's read from 40. All right. Item. I had a tiny pair of earrings made out of a hand-carved deer bone. I received them as a gift to bring them luck. I'm not sure where the other one is now, but I'm certain the luck has been shared. This is the remaining one. However we view luck, and from many perspectives, it's still the concept of a good thing that occurs in our lives beyond the mundane. When this horseshoe falls close to you, luck is definitely on your side. Look to surrounding cards to see what it is affecting. This is a green light for you to proceed with all plans and lessens the negativity of other cards close by that are negative, and exaggerates the beneficial properties of positive cards. If you're worrying about taking a risk now, it looks like the outcome will be in your favor, or even if you don't think it is, apparently it is in your best interest. Invest, get a new job, and take your chances on relationships. This is the jackpot card, excuse me. So yeah, take a chance on something here. If you're aiming for a particular goal, if you're hoping to see like where this goes, this is a sign for you to continue to push forward, to go seek out what's been undiscovered, you know? So that is what I feel here. Okay. All right, moving on. Let's do Moon in Sag. Actually, let's do, I don't even know if there is a, what am I thinking? A algorithm. Algorithm? That's not what I'm thinking. Jeez, I can't even think of the word, guys, but if you know you have Moon in a focus, this may be for you. All right. A generator. Oh my gosh. I don't know if there's a generator that does all the placements, including Ophiuchus, but let's do it. For the month of October or within the next 30 days. All right, we have divination, chives. Okay. Again, very similar to this scorpionic energy here. We have Scorpio, and the bottom of the deck, hope, daffodil. You are, I feel like the word I'm looking for is parsing. You're parsing out some of the details. You're about to make some kind of discovery here, or you are making some kind of scientific discovery. Very cool. Let's see what else. I feel the energy of a scientist here. Scientist, pharmacist. Feel the energy here as well. Okay, we have fence, boundaries, guarded, distance, distant. Your boundaries are hindering you from pursuing your dreams. Okay. So, what I'm getting here is that you're holding yourself back. You are holding yourself back. It's like you love what you're doing so much, but you also don't want to do anything else, or you don't want to expose this to the world, or you don't want to participate and be a part of like politics or the politics that happen within a job. You know, it just kind of contaminates the research that you're doing or the purity of your work in some sense. And I feel like you just don't like that. You just want to do what you want to do. All right, let's see what else. I'm hearing abra, abracadabra. All right. We have 24, Leto's Temple. Yeah. So, these are my natural scholars. Yeah. Studying the occult, but in a more scientific sense. You know, I feel like, again, you're focused on the details here. You're really kind of just studying it. You're You're the expert. That's what I feel here. You're diving deep. All right, let's pull some tarot cards. Also, animals may really love your company. You see things very differently than other people do. You have a different perspective. And I think animals find this very refreshing. So what's gonna happen to you? What's happening? Okay, we have the Emperor here. Wow, we have the Empress. Okay. We have the Father of Swords. There's a whole team here. And they're saying yes to this one. Then we have the Eight of Swords. Okay. So you may be right now just working on yourself. You may have a partner, maybe a spouse, or somebody that you feel spiritually connected to. You do feel like you're married to this person. But you're focused on your own work. You're not focused on the romance of this relationship. Or you're not really focused on you guys coming together. You're like, no, I'm too busy for that. Which, by the way, makes you very attractive. Also, this Emperor of yours could just be waiting for you. Maybe waiting for you to get done. Or wondering if you are ready to kind of come together here. Father of Swords, this is definitely communication. But withholding some kind of communication, or using restraint, or being very strategic with your communication. Yeah, because Eight of Swords, I definitely feel like you're not ready to come out with something here. You're not ready to let the cat out of the bag, so to speak. Yeah. Also, you may be very sensitive when it comes to people around you. Maybe you're actually very sensitive. People don't really know this about you because you come on very strong. Yeah, I feel that you are going to right now maintain your privacy and keep people at a distance, including a partner here. And also you may be practicing divination tools. I'm going to see that here as well. All right, let's move on. Okay, this is going to be the last one I'm doing tonight, guys. And then I'm going to finish the rest tomorrow. Moon and Sag. Moon and Sag in the month of October or within the next 30 days. All right, we have communication, P. Bottom of deck, strength. The Fennel. Wow. So I'm hearing we are family. All my brothers, sisters, and me. That's what I'm hearing. So maybe right now you're focused on your family right now and your children, if you have any. Let's see what else is going on. Hearing stronger together. We have the Lion, yes, of course. The Lion and the Lamb. Isn't that a story? The lion with a lamb. The lion. I don't know. I just feel, for whatever reason, I feel like that's a story. Let me know. I almost want to say parable, and like when I think of parable, I think about like the Bible. I don't know. I sound so ignorant right now. I'm sorry. I can't remember everything. I do need to look stuff up. But or is it The Lion Loved the Lamb? I'm stuck on this now, guys. Give me 1 second. I'm just gonna make my life easier by Google searching this real quick. Can't seem to move past this. I don't like not knowing. Well, let me rephrase that. Well, yeah, I don't like not knowing, but I can accept not knowing. It's just that I don't like speaking about things that I'm not very certain about. So I just don't like that. It's not a good look. I don't like it when other people do it, so I try not to do it. Oh my god, my internet's not freaking working for me right now. Come on, man. There we go. Okay, here we go. It's called When the Lion Fell in Love with the Lamb. Holy crap. Okay. And so the lion fell in love with the lamb. I guess it's a quote from Twilight. For whatever reason, I thought it would go further back than that. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe you like Twilight? I'm not sure. Anyways, we're gonna move on here. But I definitely think that either you've matured or your person has matured within this relationship, especially if you have kids. You know. Also, you know, something about this hair may be significant to you. As a male, you may have long hair or may have a lot of hair. Or maybe you love rock star hair. Anyways, let's see, where is this going? Okay, we have Death Priestess. Wow, I'm actually gonna read this card because I've never actually gotten that one. Let's see. Bottom of the deck, we have Share the Cupcakes. Interesting here. So this is what I'm getting so far, though. You're very wary about people or someone, maybe even more specifically, trying to take from you, or maybe you fear they want what you have, and they want you to share the abundance, share the wealth, and you just don't know about that. Maybe you're very wary, maybe you're not really sure about someone's intentions, you know? You're like, is this person playing tricks on me? What's happening here? You know? So let's read 17 together. says, say goodbye to past conditions. Refuse to suffer foolishness and fools. Proactively banish fear, disempowerment, and stagnation. The Death Priestess encourages you to destroy unhealthy habits, dissolve anxious thought patterns, and demolish conditions that have been holding you back. For many, death is the source of one's deepest and most desperate fears. But here, death is the ultimate cleanse, a decisive and transformational power that clears away the old and makes room for the new. The Death Priestess's eyes radiate pure power, and the emerald and rubies at her throat symbolize prosperity, passion, and verdant life. The plague doctor over her left shoulder indicates that your current situation cannot continue as it has been. Over her right shoulder, you can see Death himself in the distance, calmly riding his horse. The miniature skeletons and plague doctors dancing around the priestess show you that what may seem like a loss is in fact cause for celebration. For you are saying hello to exciting new conditions as you say goodbye forever to something that needs to go. If you're unsure that what this card may be telling you to banish, cleanse, or release, look deeper. What doesn't feel right to you anymore, or never did in the first place? Or what had you fall away for something new to be born? There may be a boundary you need to set, or a truth you need to speak. Sometimes you need to facilitate an ending to open the way to the beautiful future you crave. This may also be a message to let go of something on the mental or emotional plane. If you want to experience freedom, there may be an old paradigm, pattern, behavior, habit, or story you must refuse to entertain for one moment more. Powerful alchemy is at work. From dead wood and brittle bones, bright flames will burn. Be brave, willingly let go of the old and step into the new. Wow. Okay, love that. Maybe you're saying goodbye to a mistress for some of you. I want to say that as well. I don't know where that's coming from, but yeah, I just feel like there's some kind of mistress here. Hi, Caitlin. I'm not doing personals right now, love. I'm not. I'm doing zodiac readings from your moon placement. But if you would like a personal reading with me, you can still get one. Information is in my bio. I take donations through Cash App or Venmo. Let me know. I can cross-check that and I can answer whatever questions you have, love. Alright, anyways. What are you getting rid of? Let's see, what is going on? Tell me more about this. Remph, Angel of Time. I'm hearing, 'cause I'm torn between the two, 'cause I really want to be with you. I got to leave you alone, you alone. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So some of you may be resonating with that song. I can't remember if it's by Keisha Cole or not, but basically it talks about how you really love someone and you're torn, but you have to let them go. Okay. So yeah, you may be contemplating letting somebody go that may be leeching off of you, or maybe wanting more, or somebody that's kind of like on the side here, that's, you know, tempting you or in some kind of way, and you're like, what's the wise thing to do? What's the right thing to do here in this situation? Something you may be wondering right now. Yeah, because I feel like for my males out there, this is definitely a sexual temptation. All right. What's gonna happen here? All right, we have the moon. We have the Six of Swords. be an ex for some of you. All right, the Six of Cups. Yeah, this definitely could be somebody from your past. Somebody that you still think about every now and then, somebody that haunts you. Maybe somebody that didn't really do well for themselves. And you're like, you had to break free from this situation though. You had to let go. You're like, I need to do better in my life. Okay. And Six of Swords, I definitely feel like, you know, you moved on. And you may have actually physically moved to a different place altogether. But you know, there's still the memories that tie you to the past, and they still make up who you are, you know. And that's not something that's seen a lot of the time. Like, people don't see that about you. People don't see maybe necessarily what you've been through, how deep your roots go, how difficult this was for you to let this go. I definitely feel like you had a very hard time letting go of this person. Maybe there was even toxic, you know, behaviors, or even, I want to say, drugs associated with this relationship here as well. Maybe even. Okay, again, take what resonates. That may not be for everyone, just for someone here that may be resonating with this. Okay. But yeah, I definitely feel like you're choosing to let this go, because you're like, well, if I want to keep going, I know this person was, you know, somebody that I really loved, and I wish them well, but you have to move on to, you know, the next phase of your life. You can't let them guilt you into, you know, staying, or guilt you into leaving them things, or to giving them things, or money, or whatever have you they're asking from you. Right? What time is it? 9:15. All right, I'm gonna do I'm gonna do one more. Okay. Moon and Capricorn. Another October, in the next 60 days, or 60 days, what am I saying, 30 days? Maybe it's the next 60 days for you guys, I don't know. I'm not sure. Let's see, Moon and Capricorn. What's going on? All right. We have Autumn, Bounty, Balance. I feel like you're kind of sitting in peace right now. You're just like, I just want to be at peace with where I'm at. You know, maybe you just feel like you want to spend time at home. Maybe you're just enjoying the fruits of your labor right now. You may be even gaining some weight here because you're eating a lot more. Let's see. We have Antique Coin. I'm going to read briefly about this card since this deck is still pretty new to me. It says, item, a heartfelt gift from my husband during the very difficult COVID-19 pandemic lockdown. He found it on our anniversary during a walk on the beach. True love is enduring and can occur with or without materials of any type. Upright, this is the perfect time for romance and for passion, doing what you love with someone you love. Whether platonic or sexual or both, love is forever. When you feel love and passion, your heart is filled with joy and you feel safe. There is no need to worry or stress. Look to others for comforting